Mother Earth, thank you. You are wonderful and beautiful, and I love when you wear green. You wore green the first time I saw you. So every time I see you in green, it reminds me of how I felt at that moment. You have shared something so special that I never knew existed, but has always been right under my feet. I knew pretty much zilch about gardening when I started putting up the electric fence here to keep the cows out. I wanted to share my own enthusiasm of watching how plants respond to human care and nurturing, and to convey that enthusiasm through my camera, to motivate people to get back to the garden and connect with nature and rediscover how amazingly enriching it actually is. When I began the journey, a whole new world opened up to me. When my body became grounded and I started eating food that I'd grown myself, I really and truly entered another state of well-being. And that's the journey I want to share. The most interesting thing that I've learned so far, and also the craziest thing I've heard, is that every single plant here in this garden get their food from bacteria farts. Yeah, bacteria fart. Well, it's really more like their poo. A healthy soil is full of bacteria that eat all the dead organic matter and rocks, and it's their poo that the plants live on. Without bacteria here, there would be nothing at all. Who would have thought that? The way I see it is like this. Let's start with the word compose. A song is composed of any number of notes in any number of combinations. A photograph is also composed of light, angle, colour. We are, in a sense, also a combination of natural elements that all derive from the earth itself. So too are the plants. In fact, every single living organism on Earth is a composition of natural elements that exist all around us. Now let's look at the word decompose. The exact opposite. All those elements are now being separated again back to their original form of carbon, nitrogen, calcium, potassium, and so on and so forth, just like on your periodic table. So when a plant or animal dies, we all know that it decomposes. But what is actually happening under the ground? Down here underneath the carrots, you have earthworms and bugs and all sorts of tiny animals that eat and die and get eaten. And at the end of that food chain, there are the tiniest little things you can't even see with your naked eye. Soil bacteria. They are basically the end of the food chain in the animal kingdom. They release or break down those elements back into the soil so the plant kingdom can take them in through their roots and start the same cycle of life and death, composition and decomposition again. So a healthy living soil is full of soil bacteria, releasing the elements back to be reused by the plant kingdom. When we talk about soil, we're talking about the living skin of our planet. The factory for all life on Earth. Soil is the basis of life for everything. It's made of life, by life, for life. It's that history of composition and decomposition. The microscopic organisms in the soil would decompose everything, so that the plants and the animals can reuse these elements it needs to recompose, to grow. There is an intricate and important community just under my feet. The health of my garden depends on the health of this ecosystem, and because I eat what comes from the garden, it's becoming clearer to me to understand that the level of my well-being is equal to the well-being of the soil. In a natural system, all the nutrients and minerals come from the animals and the plants which have lived in and upon the soil, but also the rocks and the stones that are found in the soil. If you think about a healthy forest floor to be like a big supermarket, it contains all the minerals and nutrients that the plant needs. And the fungi, it's like the shop assistant that helps assist the plants in finding and transporting all these nutrients up into its roots, into its leaves, and into its fruit. You've got to try and think the way a forest works. All the animals that live up in the tree, birds, spiders, the mice, the bats, and everything else. They're all eating from the tree, and they're all pooing, and they're all dying. The tree is even feeding itself by dropping its leaves and twigs and branches, all of which becomes food for the microorganisms which release the nutrients back into the soil that will feed the plants again. Everything is built from microscopic Lego blocks which are all different shapes and sizes, and each belongs to a group of elements on the periodic table, a library of elements of earth, wind, water and fire. Being in this garden and walking around with my bare feet on the earth, I'm beginning to live in a flow of what I call the feel-good factor. I kind of feel like my energy is vibrating at a frequency that has finally lined up with what the universe has been attempting to deliver to me my whole life. I'm finding some of the outside, but most of it comes from the inside. You could say it's a bit inside out, but I feel it to be true for me. When my body's healthy, my mind is healthy. When my mind is healthy, my heart is healthy. And when my heart is healthy, then I'm able to be connected to the whole of Mother Earth under my bare feet.